play the first match of the season. They were scheduled to play 3 matches in January and February, and with them unable to come up with the full squad, as per the KLC rules, a walkover was the only way out. But Kafandra relented and allowed for the matches to be postponed. How different the table would have looked now if Kafandra had accepted the walkovers. Kafandra knew of OFC's reluctance to play against the full Kafandra squad, and one by one each of the organizational matches was done away with. But OFC promised to have the full squad available in March, and PDA without the full squad, but were pumped up. Ironically, OFC's first match of the season way back in January was away to Punekari Denizens, and lo and behold, the first match they were playing in was in fact the official first match of the season. Nothing seems to have changed for OFC though, as there are only 7 players in the squad on match day. Along with me, Mr. Smith, Mr. Dlamini is co-commentating.
Mr. Dlamini, I'm already waiting for you in the studio. Oh, you are right. I am a bit late today, but let us commentate. Did you know that OFC today are playing with 7 players, 1 player less? Then why for the life of me are Punekari Denizens playing so slowly? Why are they pressing these OFC lads? I don't understand it. Oh, you are right. They seem to be very, very slow, and that too. The OFC have got a chance already. This seems to be a bad omen for Denizens. Look at this. I mean, Chavan's so deep. Still Punekari Denizens with 1 player extra. They're still hesitating to press. I am telling you, something seems to be wrong, and Sangvi has headed the ball out with a kick-in or a throw-in, as you can say. Matthew back to Venkatraman, and Venkatraman plays the ball back to Matthew. Nobody is pressing him, nobody at all, and he gives an easy through ball. Inamda has to clear it. He has mistimed it, and it is Monga who has put the ball away. This is in your face, Punekari Denizens, for not taking the match by its hands. Don't you mean taking the match by your hands or something like that? I must say it's a bit confusing, with the second angle, the video camera too. You can clearly make out that Punekari defenders, they are playing too high up. Nearly each and every player, or not nearly, I think each and every player on the OFC team can kick the ball more than 40 meters. How? Well, maybe not 40, maybe 30. Exactly. And this being an 80-meter ground, it is very silly of Punekari Denizens to play so high up. You are going into this very tactically deep, and what is going to happen with the second video is going to be released tomorrow. What is Kare going to discuss? Let's not go through this tactically. Whatever pops up, as you can clearly make out here. That's a good header by. He nodded it to himself, and Achale is frozen. He's frozen in goals. He's telling you, a number of players playing for Punekari Denizens seem to be frozen today, even though they were 1 player up. Inamda passes the ball to Patwadan. Patwadan controls, looks up, cuts inside, back to Inamda. Mukul Inamda looks to see Thomas. A lovely pass. Thomas plays it to Pardeshi. Pardeshi decides to go on his own, but well marked and cleared by Punekari. Kadam returns the pass to Patwadan. Patwadan 1-2 with Thomas. He has to score now. It's 1-on-1 straight at Bana's feet. And now it is Chana Prabhagada. He gives it to Thomas. This is a foul. Has to be a foul by Punekari. And Yebo, it is a pop given by the referee. Is a pop. Straight off pop. I can see that foul from here. We can see from VCM2 now. It is really unbelievable. It's such an immature organization. It has 3 cameras to show you 3 different angles. You can see Mukul Inamda playing a lovely pass to Thomas. Thomas turning around, 180-degree pass that was straight to, well spotted, I must say, by Punekari. Patwadan decides to go through on his own. Beautiful cut inside, using his 10%. Using his 10%, I must agree. Look at this. Oh, that is a lovely pass by Chana Prabhagala. But I don't think it is very clear. I don't think there's anyone will argue against this pop. I don't think anyone will argue that it is a pop. It's so unfortunate for OFC. They're being a player down. They managed to get a goal in front, and barely, 30 seconds, 1 minute later, Punekari Denizens have just shown what they're capable of. They are right. They are quite capable of showing quite a lot more, and this is just an example. I hope that the match really picks up from now, because Denizens seem to be frozen in place. They are not punishing the fact that they are a fitter team and they have one player extra. Coming to the pop now, we're showing you a few replays of the incident. A clear foul, a clear pop, and Thomas has decided to go for a pop, even though he's given the opportunity of going for a FIFA penalty. We've got him now, Thomas, he's taken too far! Oh no, but wait a moment, the referee spotted something. Yeah, right, the referee has spotted an infringement by the goalkeeper as he comes running out. As you can see, just see here, as Thomas takes that pop, he dribbles through, and just see, Bana's challenge, it is on Thomas. So Thomas, it could be said that he was wary of Bana's challenge, very wary, that he was scared that something will happen to him. And so in that case, you see, a pop can be justified. It can, although the referee has kicked himself and said that maybe it was an indirect free kick, but from this replay you can quite clearly make out that there is a possibility that Thomas is a chance here. Crowd are going wild, and it is 1-1. It was an obvious pop here. It was very unlikely that he would miss. And what you're saying before, Mr. Lamini, is true. From that angle, all those three angles, you could quite clearly make out that there was nothing wrong in referee awarding the pop. The goalkeeper should have been more careful. Exactly, my friend. How much my friend, I am telling you exactly. If you are going to avoid injuries, especially these unnecessary ones, you have to be very strict. Patroda now, it seems Denizens are attacking. It's Prabhagada. The goal seems to have put the spirit back into Denizens, but let's see for how long. Denizens still attacking. A mistake by Prabhagada and Sangvi. Miscommunication is Matthew now. Matthew on the ball. Matthew going straight through. Matthew takes a shot, but Atale, I think the goalkeeper, was cool and calm in this situation. You guys just called all the players afraid, so he's bound to be cool and calm. Mr. Smith. And from VCM2, how right you are, Mr. Lamini. Yes, it was going well wide. The sound you heard was probably the stanchion and the net colliding against each other. Now we've got Thomas, played the ball down the right. Thomas looks inside. Denizens attacking non-stop now. It's Mukul Amda. He's been pushed into midfield. I think Sangvi across, a lovely cross. There's a chance here. Kadam finds Channa Prabhakar. Is it Thomas? It's one of the two. I can't see. It's quite far away. You need specs, Mr. Smith, but it's Pardeshi. Pardeshi decides to go through on his own, but it's Dharmanikari decides to run. Referee has said play on. Dharmanikari decides to run through it too. It's a terrific left footer. And do you know that the goalkeeper right now is that player who took a shot just now? Dharmanikari, it's his nephew. You look, this goalkeeper, it's his Dharmanikari's nephew. As you can see, the mistake here, they've got a long the mistake happening here. Is it a mistake? What had happened? Oh, it was Dharmian. It was a poor pass, or Thomas did not read Pardesh's pass, and now Dharmani Kare could have put OFC 2-1 up. Very good technique from Dharmani Kare, but hit it straight at his nephew Atale. Oh, that seems to be a little foul there from Sangvi, and they are still breaking free. OFC have still got their fight in. Oh, it's Tejwani, and this time it seems Atale, along with being a fridge, he is got some magnets inside his body. Someone must have just opened the fridge door. Oh, there you can see that Sangvi did catch Amarnath Venkatramani, and the referee had spotted it. It's a yellow card. Who was that screaming? Mr. Smith? Whoever it was, it must have been really frightened, because that was really horrific. I mean, early in the morning, half the world, half the city is sleeping, and he's up there screaming. I'm surprised that nobody came to complain. This is a chance. Wait a moment, Matthew. Oh, this is a lovely opportunity for Matthew, and he misses it very badly. As I was saying, screaming early in the morning, I'm surprised that Kafanda did not. Oh, there is another chance coming here, I think, from OFC. So many chances, but this time Patwaran has it covered. As I was saying that, screaming so early now. Wait a moment. There is another chance happening. And it is from Matthew and Tejwani. He misses another chance. 2 or 3 chances in a matter of a couple of minutes. Action from the other end. Let me just try and complete what I said before. Screaming like that early in the morning. I'm surprised Kafandra did not get a letter of complaint or something from the people, society staying nearby. I must say you are talking some sense. Some sense. It was the fans or someone who was screaming like a benchy. We've got Punekari dribbles past 2 or 3 players. Punekari takes a shot and it hits the bar. Whoa, that was fabulous. Matthew with the rebound. That was fabulous stuff. Did you know that Punekari is a Kafandra graduate? Hey, look at that. That is what they do. They teach at Kafandra in the youth team. That player has been at Kafandra since he was, I don't know, was it 6 years old? How? That is just skill. And from the chest cam, 3 angles, remember, look at that. It looks better every time you see it. That was, I think, just on opportunities alone, this OFC just deserve it. They are playing with 1 man less. So what if they're defending 7 players in the box? Look at this counter. They are still creating chances, one after the other. And look at this. He has to score, but Inamda, he has done well. He has cleared the ball away out of danger. You're right, they seem to have changed positions, trying to get that edge. But I don't think any of them know that they're 1 player up. I just don't think so. The amount of space and time they're giving OFC instead of going in your face and trying to make them run about, they're just hitting their heads against a brick wall. That shot just now was just like that. They just played just 7 or 8 passes. The OFC team hardly moved around and they took a shot. Anyway, they've got a corner now. Kadam. It's Pardeshi. Cross the ball inside now. And it's a corner. Tejwani just clears the ball away. I think they're wasting a bit of time here, maybe. But they don't realize that there are a lot of ball retrieval experts at Kafandra. And the cross comes in. Spana just puts his hand down, picks the ball up. This Punekari Denizens teams don't seem to be reacting. It's a clear run straight down Channapraga's mouth. He's mistimed it, and it's straight to Punekari. What's he done there? I'm sure he's leaned across and blocked Punekari from a lovely opportunity. We are right. Let us see from the other angle here. We will see it right from the start, just until the referee makes up his mind. But as you can see here, it is a quick clearance, and the Denizens players are not recovering, but this is a big mistake from Chana Prabhakata. And from this angle you can see why the referee has blown his whistle. Not for offside, not for anything, but you can see in that picture, in that picture, I don't know what it's called. Don't get too confused, Mr. Plamini, but it's just I've forgotten the name for it as well, but he's given a blue card. And it's straight in. The free kick's been taken and it's straight in. What about a wall? Mr. Atale, goalkeeper, what about a wall? That was, if only you can see from the angle. This angle is not that great. We can see there are 3 or 4 players coming in the wall now. And then what happened? This Chavan is an expert free kick taker. He has got a demand left foot. And he's also a coach, a student of Kare a long time ago. So how can you not respect this player by putting at least 3 or at least 4 players, minimum 3 in the wall? As you can see this angle, this Atale is protecting the corner flag with his wall. Look at this. He is protecting the corner flag. It's absolutely atrocious. Look at that. He's giving him a straight view of the goal. What do you think this Chavan is going to do? Is he going to say, no, I don't want to score? No, it's an insult to Chavan. And Chavan just said, hey, OFC want to win this match. Here's the killer. Here. And you can see this Tejwani is dribbling, but there is no progress. And that is why the referee has blown the whistle. He's blown the whistle for time wasting. You can't do that at ENC. You can't do that at Kavandra. And I am telling you now, that was the final score. Here's me saying Salagashle, and here's me saying goodbye.